Hello and welcome to Small Time TV. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land, the Woiwurrung Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nations, and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and also give a very warm welcome to any First Nations people with us here tonight at Small Time and also watching from your computers wherever you may be. I'd like to give also a very warm welcome to tonight's guests, Thomy Sloane and Lucy Waldron. Welcome.
Hi,
Hello.
thank you.
So lovely to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
Let's get stuck in.
Cool.
What's this one called?
This is called Colour, Landscape and Light.
Gorgeous, thank you.
Thank you.
It's just drifting off there, but I'm back.
It's a bit of a spacey tune.
Dreamscapey. So, Thomy Sloane, lots of people would know you from your project Bat Piss, and if they don't, they should. So how did this post-rock duo come about?
Yeah, I wanted to eventually sort of do solo things, but the idea of it just sort of absolutely scares the shit out of me, really. And then me and Lucy became friends, and I found out that she told me she played cello, and I was like, oh, that could be cool as well. So we just sort of had a jam and
worked out so well.
Yeah, we were like, this is cool. So we just decided to make it a two-piece.
Amazing. So did you already have a lot of the songs written?
Yeah, there was a few, but we've also just sort of worked together now and come up with our own thing, which is a lot better.
And do you play in other projects, Lucy?
I do a lot of recording for other bands just on the side, and I think that cello is a bit of a scarce instrument in our little community, so I'm lucky enough that I get to play in a lot of different kinds of bands and contribute in that way. But I used to play classical, so all of this was, as of about 4 years ago, is very new to me. So it's been a wild ride.
Yeah,
it's
really scarce definitely in the pub scene.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's been nice to see you guys play around.
Yeah, it's kind of strange sometimes, playing in a pub and this kind of stuff, and no one really knows what to do, including us. But
yeah, I love it. So when I listen to your music, I'm reminded of Gareth Lydiard from The Drones and Tropical Fuckstorm, and Tom Lincoln, Nation Blue and Harmony, and Warren Ellis, 33.
I love that.
My favourite.
Yeah, so it's just, as I mentioned, dreamscapey and incredibly cinematic. Do you have any aspirations to get publishing, to sync your music to film, or any labels in the works? Or
I mean, I guess ideally it would be great. I think I feel the next step of music is to try and sort of step back away from pubs and stuff and work on film or just soundtrack sort of things, and to sort of work with music more than rock.
Yeah, I think that generally we find that about at least half of our tracks are instrumental as well. And because there's the two of us and using a lot of pedals and effects and that kind of thing, it does get really you kind of get lost in it. And I think that the crowds generally do too. People, sit there and they're just like, wow, I was just gone for a few minutes there. So,
totally.
Yeah, so I think it lends itself really well to soundtrack work.
Yeah, it happens a lot, when rehearsal and stuff, when we jam too, it's, 10 minutes goes by and you're like, holy shit, I'm playing one note for 10 minutes.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's incredibly visual. And on that note, the first song that you played tonight, Colour, Landscape and Light. It's just the order that I get wrong. Colour, Landscape and Light. So that's the first of 4 tracks that you'll be releasing this year.
Yeah. So
and it's accompanied by a beautiful clip.
Yeah, so a live video is the idea of to go somewhere different each time and record live and just sort of in different environments and see what happens.
Yeah, so we generally find that the way that we play and therefore the way we have to record, it changes every time. It's very hard to kind of sync a recording with a film clip if that's what we wanted to do, so it just has to be live, which is cool because you're not really sure how it's going to go. And that Colour, Landscape and Light, that was the first take and it just worked, which was really lucky because it goes for a while.
Right, pack it up.
Yep, we're done.
Where was that filmed?
That was filmed at a friend's warehouse down in Abbotsford. I think they've turned it into offices and things now, but there was sort of a transition period. And they just said if anyone wanted to use the space for, you know, artistic reasons or whatever. So yeah, we just thought, why not? Could be cool.
Beautiful. It's beautifully shot.
Yeah.
So is colour, landscape and light the name of the project, or just, I know it's the name of that track as well, but is that going to be the name of the whole 4-piece composition?
No, that'll be just for that track.
Okay.
Like, I mean, we wrote that song a while ago and we never really had a name for it. And then, you know, as we were like, oh, well, we'll have to give it a name because, you know, it's a video and stuff like that. So we just sort of, and without lyrics and stuff, you know, it's kind of hard to put a name to it. So we thought we'd name it what it might look like, what that sound might look like. And so I guess that's what we came up with.
Mm.
I find it fitting.
Yeah, I think it works.
I think so too. Well, like the songs that you do have film clips for are all incredibly beautifully shot and yeah, and just dreamscapey.
Hmm.
I keep using that word, but it just takes me away.
Thank you.
And I also wanted to ask you both, you've obviously come from very creatively talented families, the Waldrons, amazing artists, and Bones Sloane, your brother, is the bass player for Courtney Barnett, and also you're the guitar tech, I believe, for Courtney when you go on the road.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
how do you fit in your creative time together? And
Well, yeah, recently, because Courtney's so busy as well, touring and that, yeah, I, you know, get little small windows of being back. And so, yeah, I'm just like...
she's
"All
a
right,
taskmaster.
We've got a week."
Depends a lot on Thomy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lucky enough being basically like a freelancer that I get to, you know, choose my hours and days pretty easily, so I'm happy to work around that, but got to take these opportunities when you can. It's
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
And then and bat piece as well. fits in
Yeah,
there.
that's it. And, yeah, I've got to try and fit that in as well. So it's... it's like, it's what I want to do when I come back, you know, so
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm also curious, like being on the road with Courtney and just being privy to all the, you know, the ins and outs of touring and how sort of that operates from, you know, the back end. Has it changed or, you know, assisted or helped you in your own practice and how you present either on stage or off stage?
Yeah, definitely. It's, yeah, to see, you know, that from the full professional world of, you know, when an artist makes it pretty well known for himself, just the logistics and things that actually go into shows. And I have learned a lot, like, just, you know, fixing things that I had to, you know, do it on the spot, which I had no idea how to do at the time. Like,
Just like a technical thing, you're like,
yeah, like, well, I better figure this out before there's no show.
Well, I'm hopeless at all of this electronical stuff, so it's really great to have Thomy around. I'm like, nah, I got it. Let's figure it out.
That is handy.
Yeah.
Let's go into panic mode, and then Tommy's here to fix it. So
Yeah.
pretty lucky.
Yeah, so I've learnt things.
What else? What have you learnt, like from how, you know, how you present, or how, like, what sort of things have you taken from, because we're not obviously all able to tour with Courtney. It'd just be fascinating from an art, like from your own musical career, like how that would impact.
I got told this advice once from someone, like I told him when I first started to tour, I was like, you know, oh, it's my first tour doing this guitar tech stuff, and yeah, this guy was from Norway, and he was like, there's 2 rules to touring, you know. He's like, rule number 1 is be cool, you know. I was like, all right, I'll try. And yeah, rule number 2 is do your fucking job. And I was like, all right. And basically it is very true, because you do meet a lot of characters, I feel. And yeah, if you keep it cool, like, a lot of people will lose their shit, you know, and it doesn't go down well. So, I mean, if you sort of keep it calm in a way, and things will work out, things will get done probably a lot smoother than if somebody...
Yeah. So I guess more so, less from the guitar tech side of things, but just anything that you would take into your own, you know, Thomy Sloane and Lucy Waldron, or Bat Piss, or anything creative that you then do. Are there any lessons learned that are valuable for us all to glean?
Yeah, I guess to look after your gear so it works.
Have backups.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of stupid shows with bat piss, and you know, things have gone wrong because I just never really checked anything. But yeah, now usually I'll make sure everything's working, like, you know, the day before or the day of show, and my guitars are not broken and stuff. So
Cool.
yeah,
Great.
that's my advice for everyone.
We'll take it. Look after your gear. Well, I'm ready to drift off again, so I believe, Lucy, you've got some tuning up to do.
I do.
Yeah, we're gonna try a new one. All right. So we might do one more.
Please.
Gonna sing a little bit more on this one. I watched your ashes falling from your mother's hands. She's dusting the Bluegums that she planted there in your memory. She said she was broken into millions and millions of pieces, and I was broken too. Just like everyone around you. I guess over the years I'll come and visit you, watch you grow, watch you swaying in the wind down by Lake Hill. At what age would you wish to meet the incinerator? Yeah, I always knew I'd find it young. Dig deep, dig deep. Part of me always knew way was coming from. Watch out, 'cause I'm falling Yeah, we're all falling down into that black hole of misery, down where I choose to be. Throw down the ropes, I need your help to get out of here. Hurry now, before all your friends, they all disappear. Yeah. Find what you love and let it end you.
Thank you so much, Thomy Sloane Lucy Waldron.
No worries, thanks for having us.
That was stunning. Thank you very much for joining us tonight at Small Time TV. It was an absolute joy.
Pleasure to be here, thank you.
Your next show is it next Sunday at the Tramway, is that right?
I think it's the one after that.
Yeah, on
6th of April, something like that.
5th or the 6th.
It's in
Probably
April.
should.
It's a
It's
Sunday.
a Sunday, yeah.
Get down there.
Yeah, for 4 p.m. at
We're
the
also
Tramway.
playing next Monday on PBS, Monday morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, should be cool.
On the breakfast show.
Yeah.
Cool. And otherwise, keep in touch with Thomy and Lucy on their socials to hear and watch the next 3 parts to their 4-part. What is it? It's like an extravaganza.
Yeah, that's exactly right. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
A
a
nice
4-part
title.
video.
Yeah. So thanks again for coming in.
No worries.
You've
Thanks for
been
having us.
watching Small Time TV.